I am here today with a review, and I'm going to be reviewing the baby foot. So I picked up a couple of these when my hubby and I were in Japan. I picked up one for him and one for myself, and we've both had a chance to try them, so I thought I would give you my thoughts. I had showed this in my December vlog series, and a few of you were asking how I liked it or how it worked out, but at that time it actually hadn't started working yet. It didn't start working until the new year. So we're going to go through it now, and I'm going to let you know what my impression was of this product. So when you open up this box, you get the little booties that go over your feet with the gel in it. You also get these stickers that you use to hold the booties closed. You also get these little packets. They're kind of like little samples or foil packets, if you will. One is a bandage similar to what you would use for a blister, and then the other is a little packet of the gel that's in the booties. So these are supposed to be used for a little test area to see if you react to the product before putting the entire boot on your foot. So my hubby and I didn't end up using these, but I may keep the little gel pack just to use on like other rough patches. So I probably will just throw these in my collection of foil packets. The final thing you get in this box is just a set of instructions, but they are all in Japanese. So I ended up going to the website. There's a Babyfoot US website and also a Babyfoot Japan website with English instructions. The websites kind of give you different instructions though, so I took a blend of each. But for the most part, I followed the Japanese website because I bought this in Japan and I figured maybe there was a slight difference in the formulation. So basically what we did was we soaked our feet first in some lukewarm water, and it's supposed to help with the peeling process. So we soaked for about 10 minutes, and then I patted my feet dry with just a clean towel, and then I was ready to apply the booties. So the booties are pretty huge. I bought the small, but it was still rather spacious for me. This is, I believe, 24 centimeters from the tip of the toe to the end of the heel. My hubby got the large, and I will put the dimensions down below because I don't have the box on hand. There was a ton of gel in each booty, and the gel, I believe, is a mixture of fruit acids and 17 different types of natural extracts. I'm not sure what else is in there because that's pretty much all of the English that's on this box, but it had like a little bit of a sweet scent, nothing unpleasant or anything like that. There was a lot of like extra plastic from the booty, so we just folded that over and we taped it shut with the little stickers that are included in the box. And then after that, on one of the websites, it says to put on a pair of socks to keep your feet warm, and also that helps the gel kind of work its magic a little bit better, I guess. So I did that. I just put on some like long knee-high socks, and then you're supposed to leave the booty on for 2 hours according to the Japanese website. But then the American website only says 1 hour. So I should mention that I'm pretty sure the box says to leave this on for 30 minutes. And on the back of the box, I'm pretty sure this says put on the booties, wait 30 minutes, and then rinse off. But because the website said 2 hours, I was like, okay, let's just leave it on for longer because we want to make sure this product works on us. So we ended up waiting the full 2 hours as per the Japanese website. When the booties were on, it didn't really feel like anything. There was definitely no stinging, although my hubby felt a tiny bit of like tingling slash stinging, but it was short and it wasn't unpleasant. The only thing was that at a certain point I felt like my feet were a little bit numb, but maybe that was because I was sitting for too long and my feet were encased in gel. So when the time was up, we went ahead and we rinsed off all of the gel, and our feet just looked really wrinkled, like we had been swimming for a long time or I had been in the bath for a very long time. And then for the rest of the evening and into the next day, my feet just felt like they had just dried from me swimming for a very long time. So they kind of felt like they were ready to pop out of the skin. So we applied this product on December 30th, and I literally saw nothing happen to my feet. They looked a little bit dry, but that was about it for the next 3 days. My feet started peeling on January 2nd. My hubby's didn't start peeling until a day or two after that, but my feet started peeling from the tops. So I read on a couple of websites that usually the tops of your feet don't peel, but mine did. My foot peeled everywhere that I had the gel. So the skin was very thin and you're not supposed to pick at it, but I did peel it off because I just couldn't stand to see it without picking at it. So I did peel off the skin, and it just leaves like a really smooth layer of skin underneath. It's like your new skin basically. So you shed off your first layer and then the skin underneath is very smooth and very soft, like a baby's foot. So basically my entire foot peeled over the course of 3 or 4 days, starting with the tops of my feet, then my toes, then the balls of my feet, then my heels, and then the ankle area and kind of the space between the ball of my feet and my heels was last, I guess. So all of that happened over the course of, again, 3 or 4 days. And the skin was different in different areas. So where I didn't have any calluses or hard bits, the skin that peeled was very thin. But where I had calluses, the skin was very thick and the entire callus peeled off. So it was really interesting. I like this product a lot. I wish I had bought more. If we end up going back to Japan, I will definitely stock up on these because I think it would be good to do every maybe quarter, like every 3 or 4 months. My feet now are extremely smooth and soft, although where I had like deep calluses, I do still have hard bits. The skin underneath was still like denser than the rest of the skin. Even though it was soft to the touch, it felt like thicker. So I hope that makes sense. But overall, I really liked this. My husband's feet peeled completely differently from mine. Mine kind of peeled off in like huge sections and it went very smoothly, I guess. But my husband's feet peeled later and they also peeled it didn't come off in chunks, like his flaked off. So my feet never got flaky, but his feet did. So I guess it depends on your skin type and I don't know what other factors, but our feet peeled completely differently. So I'd say both of us enjoyed this product. It was a lot of fun and it was very interesting. I've been thinking a lot about how it works and I still have no clue because I don't really have that type of scientific knowledge. But if you know how this stuff works, please let me know down below. I'd be really interested to read more about it. So that's going to be it for my review. I hope it was helpful if you're considering this product. It really does work, although at first you may think that it doesn't work on you because your feet just don't peel for a few days. That is going to be it for today. I will be back soon with more videos, so until I see you next time, please take care and bye for now.